Good day, everybody. Welcome to Successipe. I'm your host, Jason, where we take small recipes and turn them into large successes. And remember, success isn't just about what we've accomplished. Success is about the journey that we took to get there, what we learned, and also what are the contacts and relationships that we have formed over that process and that journey for us to be to where we are now. Here on the channel, we're going to be talking about my trials and tribulations, what I have gone through to get to this position, and let me be super transparent with you. I have never been in front of the camera. Matter of fact, I've always had a phobia of it. I'm always typically on the opposite side of this camera, directing the artists, feeding them lines, thinking about how to edit. But in this case, y'all are riding shotgun with me this whole experience. We're going to build this community that we call Successipe, and we are going to grow from it. We're going to be pulling in industry leaders, dear friends, people that I've met along the way to share their recipes for success. A little bit about me. I grew up with a single mother, latchkey kid, and I just had always had this knack of being present and finding friends and making my way into organizations or communities. That also helped develop me as being an artist. So the course of my professional life has always been somehow involved in the art. In the very beginning, I was making music for films. I was also recording records. Then I ended up opening up a few restaurants. So I have learned this whole gauntlet of how to be inside of the business class of America, alongside with being an artist. And then I moved back into owning my own production company where I traveled our lovely planet, work with very large brands, developing their voicing, their image, and learning a lot about what the mechanics are to make these things work and how to build professional brands. That's not the true reason why we are here at Successipe and why I'm sitting in front of you talking in front of this camera. The real reason is that my entire goal with this channel is to build a community with you guys, to find out who we generally are inside, isolate that, explore who we are, and then lean into that to the fullest and make our print beautiful and for the world to see. Because in the end, that's what it's all about. It's not about being a copycat and doing what other people are doing. It's about who we are and how we make the best out of us. On this channel, we're going to be talking about a lot of things. First, how do you start, right? This is the hardest thing, to get that wheel going. I know I've had this problem. I've been in paralysis before, and a lot of other people that I speak to that have figured out their versions of success through these small recipes, they also were in paralysis. So do not feel alone. I want everybody to know that this is a community. Egos are gone. I'm going to be transparent with you along the whole way. And the biggest thing that I've learned along this path is being honest with yourself, being transparent about your emotions and feelings, and getting rid of the ego. Once I started to do that, a lot of doors started opening up. People started looking at me like, you know what? I feel the same way. And I'm so glad that you're telling me about this. Let's work together. Let's figure out how we can grow. These are the things that people would tell me. And and they were always highly competitive positions that I was in. And then I would find out these people were really, really amazing, and they were feeling afraid, and they were feeling self-failure and guilt, right? But it wasn't until someone else started to speak to them about these topics that they started to open up as well. We're going to be talking about how to listen, how to grow, what to look for, how to be mindful when we are speaking to people, the eye contact that we're giving them, the presence. We're not on our phone. We're present in the conversation. We're going to talk about opportunities, how to create opportunities, and how to see opportunities when they present themselves. And then also how to grow and form your garden of people, your community. We're going to be giving tools, applications, creative insight on how to live your life to the fullest. Either you're an entrepreneur, you're seeking financial independence, you want to live a more healthy life. All of these things, they all coalesce into one thing, and that's what you're seeking. You're seeking a different alternative. You're seeking something new. That's what the Successipe is offering you. We are a community here, and our goal is to grow our self-worth and our self-value and share that with the community. The Successipe is about small actions that come together, these moments of clarity, action, creativity that formulates successes and things much, much bigger. And lastly, taking all of these beautiful recipes and all of these things that you've learned from this channel and this community and applying it to something meaningful, something that makes you feel beautiful, that feels great, and that will develop your own version of success. All right, so if you guys are ready to take these small mindful steps to reach your version of success, join me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, but overall, let's form a community. Let's communicate with each other. Leave your comments. Let's interact with each other. Come on down to the Successipe.com. Over there, we're building a community. We have a whole bunch of interactive tools in there to create the most successful life that we can do and make it the most creative, right? And after all, this is not just a channel. This is a journey that we are both on, and I'm very, very honored that you want to be right in Shotgun with me on this as we go through this experience together. I appreciate it so much. Ciao.